Hello, 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 hello. This is Myra. It has been a while. I am glad to be back. Hey, and today we're talking about lead generation. What do you think about that? How is your lead generation going? That's really the worst thing. That's the worst thing about being in business is that you need to generate your own leads. Now, you don't have to generate your own leads unless you want to, but you need to generate your own leads, right? Because then those things are fresh, right? Who doesn't want some fresh leads? So today I'll be talking to you about a system where you can go in and generate your own leads, right? You can generate your own leads, right? Not Bobby's leads, not Sally's leads, not Susie's leads, but your own leads for your own business. And look, this is good for real estate. It's good for insurance. It's good for network marketing. And if you caught me on my last Zoom over there, it's good for even people who are doing these really niche businesses. Like one of my friends, she has a roommate service. And I never knew she was describing that. And I never knew that there were homeless college students. But her roommate service was appointed at homeless college students and older senior citizens whose husbands may have died, who are now in a place that either they want to rent out rooms in their homes or they have to downsize and rent out rooms in someone else's. So, anyway, this system, I'm telling you, is for any business owner. And really, I could go on and on about this, but I want today, because I want to introduce you, number one, to more people, or to some people, if you hadn't seen it. And so these people I'm going to introduce you to, first of all, one is Johnny. Now, Johnny is an older gentleman, and Johnny has been in this arena we call network marketing for many years. And all the years and all the training that Johnny had, he wasn't very successful. But now with this platform, this enables everybody from the novice to the most experienced marketer to do well, to prospect, to get qualified leads, meaning there are messages that you can send in order to qualify these people that you want to help, and they raise their hands. And then when they raise their hands, then now you can have a conversation with these people. And so that's what Johnny is finding, that now he's able to have conversations with real people, which would give him a better opportunity to make a sale, right? Because in this industry, they said that only about 75% of people in the industry actually were making money. And that means someone who was not breaking even, but someone who was making a dollar over break even, which means now you're in profit. Okay. And those other numbers can be a little staggering, but I'm going to stick with this one and say with the 75% of people, now everybody's on a level playing ground. Now everybody can go out and talk to people, because that's why a lot of businesses fail. That's why the businesses are not thriving, is because not that you don't have the information, not that your upline did not train you, but they were doing bulk numbers. They were doing these huge, magnanimous numbers. And here you were doing three, four. It does not work like that, right? I talked about postcard marketing on my Facebook page. And those numbers are staggering 1.25%, right? That's the conversion rate. Phone calls for me, and that was just standard. But phone calls, cold calling, I guess is what they call it. That's a 2.45% or 2.5%, somewhere in that arena. So if you're only doing small numbers, there is no way that you're going to be able to recruit people. So I just want to say, don't be down on yourself, right? Don't get down on yourself. Now that you know that you know that you know, now you can go out, right? Now you can go out and get those sales as well. So I love it. And I love Johnny just being so transparent that now, hey, look, I didn't know then. Nobody told me about the numbers. Nobody told me that they were, prospecting 600, 700,000 people, a day. Like, oh, I wish I could remember this fellow's name, but he had, oh, anyway. And he was like, he's calling 250 people a day. All right. He's a top earner, probably in many companies. And so anyway, like I was saying, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. All right. So Johnny, he's got this. He's got the system. He's now prospecting 100 people a day. I don't know how many people a day he's talking to, but this gets him more on that level playing ground. All right. And so the next one, this is Antoinette. Antoinette also started using this system, right? Congratulations, Antoinette. She says, I made my first sale. I got my first sale online because of this system. All right. And so this is what, and this is why I'll just keep reiterating, is that it gives you a level playing field, and that playing field becomes level. Now your confidence will grow, and as your confidence grows, now you're able to prospect more people. And you know what? You're also able to say, next, saranara. If that doesn't work out, so what? So what? Move on. Move on. There are other people that you can be talking to. All right. And so the next person, now this was one of my favorite people. This is Deborah, but Debbie, now she has her own travel business. Now, if you want travel, you got a name there. You can look her up. She's on Facebook and LinkedIn and all that. And so she does travel. And so, you just see her just traveling everywhere. She was in Houston and now she's going, anyway, I don't know what she have on there. She's going somewhere else, you know. And so she's saying, look, I'm prospecting people here. I'm sending 50 people in 30 minutes. How long would it take you to prospect 50 people, right? It's not the time that you put in, it's actually the things that you're actually doing, right? It's the same thing. It's just the faster way of doing what you're already doing, right? There's a 2 billion people databases. There's a network, I guess, of databases, but 2 billion people are in these databases that now Debbie and people like you can connect to, right? You can connect to this, right? And not only do you get what's in the databases, now you can enhance the contact. So maybe you didn't have everything in the databases. Maybe you didn't have the best at the information in there. Now you can go and enhance this contact and get more information. Facebook, LinkedIn. You can get phone numbers. You can get even the things that they do, the things that they love, the things that they like. So now you can build a commonality point when you're going to talk to them. Okay. And I just keep saying this system. I haven't mentioned the name. We'll get into it. But I'm telling you, this is the best time. They said, when was the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. When is the best time now? Now is the best time. When was the best time to get into this company? It was when it started 5 years ago. When is the best time to get started now? It is now. Now is the best time to get started. And basically now, because now you get the enhancements and you get the leads. Um, I don't want to say a price because it is very, very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. And if you contact me, I might also be able to help you out. Your girl can help you out on that as well, right? So, on that other end of it. So it's not, it won't even be the price that the company is listing it for at this point. So be like Debbie, do some traveling, do some flowing, right? All right. And so the next person I want to introduce you to is Birgit. Birgit is from Germany. So this can be done anywhere. Be done in Europe, be done in Australia, be done in Africa, right? Be done in India, any of the countries, any of the continents. You can actually use this tool. Like I said, with Miss Debbie, you can actually be vacationing, right? And be working at the same time to do that. And so with Birgit here, we see how sometimes the system works just like that. It says she got a lead yesterday and she got an answer right away. They message and they set up a meeting to meet and to talk. Now that's exciting. That's exciting. And you did it in less time. You did it in less time. Remember Debbie? Remember Deborah? She said she did 50 in 30 minutes. How long would that have taken you to do that? How long would that have taken you to do that? You know, amen. We'll give you a call back in a minute. Woo woo. All right. So, how long would that have taken you to do that? And so, the last person I'm going to introduce you to here is Don, and he has he's a seasoned professional. He has a high end product here, and so he said he met them using Sales Flow. It took him a month to follow up, and they had Zoom meetings. And the crew that he met with became his clients, and he made over, well, he said about 80K in commissions. Right? How many people were willing to wait a month for an 80K for commission day? Right? He's a seasoned professional. He has a high end product, and so that's what I just want to say. It doesn't really matter if it's low end, I'm not sure what that means, or if it's a high end product. You can find your perfect prospect and thus generate qualified leads for your business. People who are interested in what you're selling, people who are interested in what you're talking about. Remember, I'm talking about nonprofits, right? Nonprofits, there is no money exchanged, but you might be looking for volunteers. The same thing works for that as well. And we know how hard it is to get people to volunteer. It's hard enough to get people to try to get, you know, you want to try to pay them something and for them to be consistent. But we know how volunteers are. Now you have a whole arena, 2 billion people in the database that you can talk about your nonprofit, that you can verify and that you can qualify to see if they're worthy of being a part of your nonprofit, right? Because, you know, we're a little choosy about the volunteers. Can you actually really make it on Saturday morning? You know, right? Anyway, I best leave that alone. I better leave that one alone. But anyway, let me see if I can bring this up. I'm going to see if I can do a quick demo. But remember, if you want a real demo so that you can find your perfect prospect, if you want a real demo so that you can find your perfect prospect, so that your leads will be qualified to you, give me a call. But I'm going to do a quick demo. And this is just going to show you what I'm doing here. Let me do StreamYard. Bear with me, please. And I want to share this screen here. And let's see. Can I share a tab? I can share this tab. I can share that. Okay, so look, and this is really easy, but I'm gonna go through it really quickly here. I already have my targeting set up, and I'll just show you. This is, I just picked Facebook, looking for network marketers, looking for people who are looking for me. All right. I'm looking for people in the United States, all age groups. My preference here is Facebook for right now. They don't have a job title. They just have to be interested here. Okay. And so then I can say it's already set. You would just save it. And you can change this as many times in a day as you want to. Right? Depends on how many businesses you have. You can change that as many times as you want to. Okay. And so then you would go here, start the sales flow. You know, I'm not sure why my internet wants to be slow. Congratulations, you have a new prospect. Okay, that's my new prospect. And I just say I want to launch sales flow. Here, they give me his email or his name. I just hit next. And I want to go to Messenger. And here you can get a quick message, right? You can get a quick message um, from the message library. They have connect messages. I want to introduce my product message. They have direct messages. They have friendly messages. Let's see. They have friendly messages here as well, right? So they're all kind, depending on the mood you want, you can decide to send a message. And so for me, I'm just sending out one of my messages, and I'm qualifying by asking a question. I'm going to introduce the product. I believe this was direct, and I have quite a few in there. And then I just hit send. I go to Messenger. Okay. All right. I don't actually have Messenger set up because I was just on 3 different Facebook. But anyway, say you don't send a message. I say no. I could not send a message. So I just go in and I can find somebody else. I go in. I can get another prospect. Excuse me, easy peasy. Launch sales flow again. I just hit next. And so let's see, I'm gonna try Messenger again. And I can try, I just like to send out my messages. I could have done just a demo and just picked it, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to find me a real person here. Favorite. Oh, that's right. I don't have my messenger set up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't have my messenger set up. I'm gonna hit no. Sorry about that. Anyway, that wasn't a very good demo, was it? But anyway, I can go back to how. Send an email. Send. It's been sent. You can either book, right? Book a follow up, or you don't have to. For me, I don't, because I can just go right into my messenger, or I can go right into my LinkedIn and just message from there. I don't have to come back here. Only reason I come back here is just a special case, and then I just so that the system will log in. But for the most part, I do not do that. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that was quite interesting. Not sure how that went over with you. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to remove this from the list and come back. So you see how simple and easy it is to do a demo, right? It's simple and it's easy. The next time I come back, I will make sure I have my messenger set up. because that's kind of embarrassing. But anywho, all right. So okay. So what we'll do the next time, we'll have a clear cut demo that we'll do probably in another day, probably even tomorrow, because I'm starting to get a hang on this. This is really my first um, live that I've done, and I was just kind of contemplating on that. That was my first live since President Trump went into office. I think that was the last time I did a live. But anyway, I'm back, and I'm so happy to demo this for you. Remember, if you need a demo of this product so that you can get your perfect prospect, so that you can verify and qualify your leads, people who are interested in your business, contact me. The number's on the screen. There's also a website that you can actually go to as well that will take you directly to the demo site. If you do not want to contact me, it'll take you to my webpage. And then from there, you can go to the demo site. All right. So you have a blessed and a profitable day. I love y'all. Respect, 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 mad respect. And I'm happy to be back. Have a good one.